Room 213. The old highway motel was supposed to be a quick overnight stop. Nothing more.
Miles of windshield hypnosis had burned Lena's eyes, and the vacancy sign's flickering neon promised cheap sleep. Besides, the next town was another hour down rain-slick asphalt.
The clerk handed her a brass key, stamped 213. Third floor, end of the hall. Elevator's out, so take the stairs. He slid a battered guest log her way, already turning back to his tiny TV.
Room 213 smelled of stale detergent and something older. An iron tinge that clung to the baseboards. A single lamp buzzed dimly. The rain thrummed against the picture window like impatient fingers.
Lena tossed her duffel onto the creaking mattress and peeled off her damp jacket. The silence felt heavy, almost pressurized, as if the air itself were listening.
Then the TV clicked on. Black screen. No static, no channel info, just a faint, wavering reflection of the room. She hadn't touched the remote. She pressed the power button. The screen went dark. Must be faulty wiring. With a shrug, she killed the lamp and slid under the covers. Thunder rolled somewhere beyond the parking lot. A soft scrape woke her, plastic gliding across carpet. Moonlight seeped through torn curtains, revealing the TV remote sitting squarely on the pillow next to her head. She sat up, heart thudding. Had she set it there half asleep? She couldn't remember. Something flashed in the window glass. A shape moving behind her. She spun, but the room was empty.
Lena forced a laugh at herself and tossed the remote back on the nightstand. She checked the door, double locked and chained, then lay down again, this time facing the wall. That's when she heard the whisper, inches from her ear. "Get out!" She bolted upright. Silence. Only rain and the groan of distant plumbing. Her phone showed 2:13 a.m. Sleep was no longer an option. She grabbed her laptop, hoping distraction would drown nerves, and Googled Motel Briarwood Room 213. One hit. A local news PDF from 1993. Couple found dead in apparent murder-suicide. The article mentioned a traveling salesman and his fiancée. Argument. Gunshots. Room 213. Lena's eyes skimmed the grainy photos. Police tape, the same floral bedspread. She slammed the laptop shut, bile rising. A single crisp knock sounded at the door. "Front desk," a man's voice called. "Need to check your smoke detector, ma'am." Relief fluttered. She unchained the door and cracked it. Nobody stood there. Rain hissed in the hallway's broken lights. Water pooled in footprints that led away, but quickly faded, evaporating faster than they should. She relocked the door, every finger trembling. The bathroom light clicked on by itself, spilling jaundiced glow under the door. Steam curled out as if a hot shower were running, though she heard no water. She approached, hand outstretched. The mirror was fogged over, dripping. Across the glass, a finger had traced 3 words. He never left. A violent bang. The TV crashed to the floor behind her, screen spiderwebbing. Its power cord writhed like a cut snake before going still. Her reflection cleared just enough to show a silhouette standing directly behind her. Tall, suit jacket, soaked in blood. Eyes like TV static. Lena whirled to face it. Nothing but empty tiles. Yet a cold hand grazed her shoulder, and a warm breath tickled her neck. She fled to the hallway barefoot, pulse roaring. The corridor stretched impossibly long, light sputtering. every door bore the same tarnished number, 213. She ran, but the hall looped back on itself. No stairs, no exit sign. Doors began to open one by one, revealing scenes frozen in time. A woman sobbing, gun in hand. A blood-spattered salesman staring into a mirror. An empty nursery with a mobile turning soundlessly. Lena backed away until her shoulder hit yet another door. It swung inward, and she stumbled into her room. The clock on the nightstand flipped from 2:12 to 2:13. The TV lay shattered exactly as before. Thunder shook the window. When the flash faded, the salesman stood in the corner, eyes hollow, face half missing where a bullet had entered. He raised his hand, holding the remote. Click.
The TV, broken glass and all, blazed to life, displaying static that coalesced into words.
Finish what I couldn't.
A revolver materialized on the bedspread, metal gleaming. Tears blurred Lena's vision. She grabbed the gun. It felt warm, recently fired, and hurled it at the apparition. It passed through, clattering against the wall. The ghost's jaw unhinged, black void yawning wider with each silent scream. The room's walls began to peel like wallpaper soaked in acid, revealing endless copies of itself receding into darkness. Every layer another room 213. Every layer containing the same ghost, the same gun, the same terrified guest. She realized the truth. Room 213 didn't host the haunting. It created it, feeding on each visitor's fear, copying their souls into its endless blueprint. Lena sprinted for the door, but it dissolved beneath her hand. The neon vacancy sign outside blazed through the window, its hum turning into chanting, "Stay, stay, stay." The floor liquefied, sucking at her feet. She screamed, reaching for anything solid, but only grass missed. As she sank, the salesman leaned over, static eyes inches from her own. "Now you never leave." Down at the front desk, the clerk's bell dinged. A weary trucker set down his wallet. "Need a room," he grunted.
The clerk slid over a brass key stamped 213.
"Third floor, end of the hall, elevators out, so take the stairs."
A faint female scream echoed through the ceiling, but the clerk didn't seem to notice. He merely turned back to his tiny TV, static roaring louder than before.